The journey of 1,000 miles start with a single step, and this step basically is called a will. And where there is a will, there is a way, always. So, but there is a no will, there is no way. So there is always a reverse, you can say synonyms in our life. So where there is a will, there is a way. If there is no will, there is no way. So willpower is the most important thing in our life. So today, basically, we have organized this awareness sessions just because of Mr. Sanan, because he wants to organize some session with some of his close people, and he have done some kind of scrutinize some of the people to whom he share the link just to educate the people about the financial freedom in life. So most of the people are still unaware because our educational system is not designed in such a way to educate the students about the financial freedom. This educational system is designed in such a way to support the corporate infrastructure and bound themselves in a 9 to 6 rat race, so that most of the people, due to lack of financial literacy, due to lack of financial education, so they don't know how we can gain financial freedom in our life. So I also gone through the same mechanism. I went to school, I did my FSc in with the computer sciences without biology. So there is always a two option: either do you do with computer sciences or with math or physics, or you biology. So then I did telecom engineering. Then I did job in information security, entirely different from the telecom engineering, by chance, not by choice. And then for a couple of years, I did job in my life. Then I fully quit my job. Why I quit my job? I was just sharing my experience with you just because of one person. The person name is Robert Kiyosaki. Because I have read his book Rich Dad Poor Dad. After that, I read his book Financial IQ, and after that, I read the book Cash Flow Quadrant. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can understand in a better way with visualization that to whom I'm talking about. So please confirm me if you guys can share see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Fantastic. So this person, I can call him as my mentor in my life. And he is one of the best financial expert, financial author in the world, Robert Kiyosaki. And he is the best-selling author of his book Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's a very famous book. So now in multiple languages, more than 60 languages, we have translation of this book. You can just order it on Amazon. And I believe now we have a digital era. You can just go to YouTube and write down crux of Rich Dad Poor Dad. You will find out the crux of this book of 10 to 15 minutes about Rich Dad and Poor Dad. So one of his philosophy is about cash flow quadrant. He also wrote his one of the famous book with the name of The Business of the 21st Century and The Business School, and also one of his famous book named Financial IQ. But one of the best thing, the purpose of today's presentation is to educate you about the financial freedom is the cash flow quadrant. So cash flow quadrant is basically the four boxes in quadrant. Quadrant means four. So you can see here with the name of ESPI. So what actually this is? So our cash in the world is flow in these four quadrant. So if anybody who understands these four quadrants, he will get an idea what actually the financial freedom is. It's a first path, or it's a triggering thought process which will give you a willpower so that you will achieve financial freedom in your life. So there are always two kind of income generators in the world. First one is active income generators, and the second one is passive income generators. So active income is the income which remains active until you are active. So passive income is the income which keeps growing even you're not active. So how to gain passive income, we will discuss later. But first of all, we need to understand why people are active income generators. What is the active income? Okay. In active income categories, so there are two kind of people, E and S. So E stand for employees. So who are employees? Who have a mindset, because whatever you are is just because of the mindset. I'm repeating again, whatever you are is just because of your mindset. So, employees are the people who have a mindset from the childhood that go to school, get high good grades so that you get good admission in a good college or university and you get good degree in any specific field. Then you have a good career path in good organizations with provident funds, medical facilities, transportation facilities, and ultimately a good pension plan. So this is how they are career oriented or career focusing people, because our educational system is designed in such a way. So when they start a job, then they have no security, no time, and they are the most hard workers people in life. And this is the more harder you work, okay, but they always adopt the psychology of the hardworking. So they are the hardworking people. So their favorite day is Friday or Saturday night because they have holiday on weekend. And the most worst day in their life is the Monday morning because a hectic routine is waiting for them for next 1 week. Okay. So in the second category, we have S. S stand for self-employees or small business owners. So S stands for small business owners or self-employed. So these people are one step ahead of employees. They are more hard workers than employees, but the similar factor, they have no time. They have more stressful. Like if doctor is doing job in a hospital, so he is an employee. But if he's running his own clinic, he's a self-employed. If a teacher is serving a school, college, or university, he's an employee. But if the teacher is running his own tuition center or an academy, so he's a self-employed. Okay, so real estate agents, these are very good example of self-employed. Freelancers, they are self-employed. Or anybody with a small business owner is sitting on the account or on the box where he's look after all the accounting, all the cash flow. So he's also small business owners. So they are always suffering from the insufficient fund and they are actually working 24 by 7 in their life. They are making more money, but they are still in the trap. No time. If the doctor closes a clinic, the income will not come in his clinic. Okay. And 95% of the people in the world, this is the statistics of Robert Kiyosaki, but my statistics is 99%, honestly, which I've experienced so far. But according to Robert Kiyosaki stats, 95% of the people are active income generators. Either they are employees or they are self employees or small business owners. And 5% of the cash, 5% of the wealth of the whole world is go into their pockets. It means 95% people acquiring 5% of the cash or wealth, and they are in majority. Where the rest of the money go? So where is the 95% of the wealth go? On the right side of passive income generators. Passive income, I told you, the income which keeps growing when you're not working. So in the first category, they are B. B stand for business owners. Who are the business owners? They own a system and they take work from employees and self-employees. People work for them. They don't work. They create a system. Actually, they are working, but they're smart workers. They're not hard workers. So they are actually the smartest people, or I can tell them they are the lazy people, but they are also crazy people.
Yes.
They take work from employees and self-employees. Okay. Easy work, stability, spare time. But to become a business owner, you have some fundamentals or basic mindset. And this mindset never came from employees or self-employees. Employees, 99.9% you cannot become a business owner. There are a few chances. But if you are self-employed, there are some chances that you can become a business owner. Okay? And you have that kind of a mindset with your circle, with your gathering, with your network, with the people you are living among. Because you are the average of 5 people with whom you're spending your most of the time. This is the formula of average. This is the average formula. You're always the average of your 5 people to whom you are living among. This is why you are what you are. Okay? So business owners, easy work, stability, spare time. So how to become a business owner? You need some particular skills. And these skills never came from the educational system because the educational system is designed to for the corporate infrastructure for the active income generators, not for the passive income generators. So the first part, you read those books to give you financial freedom, like Financial IQ, Robert Kiyosaki, the one of the beautiful book by Randy Gage, The Risky is the New Safest. You need to read Mind Sciences books by Bob Proctor, by Brian Tracy. So these are the best authors of the world. So who will teach and train you about the skill set you require to become a business owner, to become a passive income generators. Then in the last quarter, their I stand for investors. For them, their money works. They know, they knew that when to in, when to out. They know right information at the right time. And how they know? Because they have a circle with the business owners. Most of the business deals done in the golf courts while playing the golf or in the yard parties. But at that time, employees are struggling in their life because they are hard workers. Okay? And investors, they have a mindset of investing. They are risk taker because they know what they know. No risk, no story. They knew it very well
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
because they know their risk is associated with the risk factor. So they
Exactly.
take risk in their life. They have a risky mindset. They know this world is designed on a law of probability. You never get 100% result. It's a law of probability. Whenever you play any game, it is not granted that you win all the game. Whenever you watch a movie, it's not granted that every movie you will like. Whenever you eat something, taste something new, it is not granted that you like everything. The world is designed on
Exactly.
a law of probability. So when you are doing something or taking risk or doing investments in something, you're taking a risk. And it's a work on the law of probability. But with the passage of time, your risk assessment become mature because you have done lots of mistakes. And the key to success is mistakes. If you're not willing to do the mistakes, if you're not willing to do the loss, you're not willing to win. Because this world
Exactly.
is designed in such a way. This is the secret formula. You need to be positive when doing something and never be regret in your life. No mean next opportunity. No means not shut the door. So Robert Kiyosaki said that 95% of the wealth go in the 5% of the people with passive income generators. They are the smart workers. So 95% people acquiring 5% of cash and 5% people are acquiring 95% of the cash or wealth. This is called cash flow quadrant. So when you are on this side, easy work, stability, spare time, no debits, plenty of time, and the most important thing is financial freedom. What is financial freedom? You have enough money that you can enjoy your time by your own means. It means you have enough time that you are controlling the work. Your work is not controlling you. If you are
Yeah.
controlled by your work, you're not in the right direction. You need to change. You need to think. You need to hit your mind. You need to think consciously that you are trapped by a scam, which is called as corporate scam. Because this system is designed by the secret societies or by the elite class to control the majorities by the minorities. Whenever employee is seeking for a job, what is his mindset? I will impress my employer. in the interview with my educational background. This CGPA, this experience from these reputable organizations, this is my SWOT analysis. These are my strengths, these are my weakness, opportunities, and threats. And I knew everything. I'm very talented. Why? Because you want to get the post of that particular designation with a good salary in this reputable organization. When employer is sitting on the other side of the table, what he is thinking, is this employee suitable enough for me to get out his salary, to take his salary and make profit for me? Let's take a risk. I think he's profitable for me. Let's take a
Definitely.
risk. Let's take a risk. Actually, he's not taking a risk because he is giving you a contract letter on probation time period. You are bound. He's not bound. People ask me, what is the difference between employer mindset and employee mindset? I said simple, fear and belief. Employees' fear system is very powerful. Employer belief system is very powerful. Whenever you start a business, you don't know what's going to happen after 6 months or one year. You're working on your belief system with a vision. The people who are the business owners or investors, their thinkings are not normal thinking. They are not average thinker. They're always think with vision. They are visionaries. When the people on the left side of the active income generators, the hard workers, poor people, their fear system is very powerful. They are the 99.9% people of the world. So they are always look for security. Their willpower is very low. They always like to live in their comfortable zone. And comfortable zone is the most dangerous zone of your life. They are not
Yes.
willing to learn new skills because they are afraid of it. And they always think, I'm not capable enough to do this. And if they learn something to be a hard worker in it, to work for someone else, to become a business owners. I'm telling you 5 particular skills which you never get from the educational system, which you always get from the laws of natures and from the people who have passive income mindset, who are the business owners and investors. Number one skill, 5 skills I'm going to tell. It's life-changing skills. Number one, effective communication skills. Number two, relationship building skills. I always tell people the man is a social animal. Sorry, females are also there, man and woman both. So in generic, man is a social animal. And I tell people, if you're not social, you are only animal. You need to be a social.
Definitely.
So number two,
Okay.
relationship building skills. You need to be blunt enough. You need to be confident enough. You have zero fear of unknown. Talk everybody. If you are animal, you think if I will talk with this unknown person, he will eat me. So if you're not social, you are thinking like animal. Number three, people management skills or team management skills. To whom you build a relationship, you need to understand, you need to learn how to manage your relationship, how to be like-minded, how to work on one vision with one mission. So number four, time management skills. Nobody can become rich by working 9 hours a day. Nobody can become rich. You need to understand the concept of time leverage, money leverage. This we can't get from the educational system. Fifth and the last one, money management skills. These 5 skills, maybe you're thinking, These are very normal. This everybody know. No, my dear, you don't know. If you know it, you are not on the left side. You must be on the right side. You need to master it. You must have that kind of effective communication skills that you can plant your idea into someone else's mind. You must have that kind of a
Mhm.
relationship building skills that you are on same mission and same vision on that person. Then you need to understand how to manage your relationship. If you are unable to manage your relationship, even with your life partner or soulmate, you get divorced.
Exactly.
Fourth, you need to understand the time management skills. Your time is under your control, someone else's control, or your boss control, or your employer's control. You will never get financial freedom in your life. Fifth and the last one, money management skills. You know how to invest, when to in, when to out, how much you diversify. As the world stock market expert Warren Buffett said, never put all your eggs in one basket. You must know this is my monthly income and this is the increment next month in my income or next week, because employee always work on the yearly increment. Entrepreneurs work on daily increment. They start with the monthly increment, then they come to the weekly increment. The best entrepreneurs in the world, they work on the daily increment in the life. Your next day must have more financial freedom than your previous one. Then you need to work smart accordingly. The most biggest entrepreneurs in the world are the biggest planners. They spent more time in plannings. Then they took massive action because action speaks louder than words. Then they don't think. They do not procrastinate things. They do not linger on their things. They work faster than time because they know that slow and steady win the race is an old concept. Now, fast and persistent always beat the slow. So the purpose of this webinar we have organized to trigger your thinking process. Now you are thinking what we need to do, how to do it. I believe nowadays you can create your empire. You can start your international business with zero investment. Just if you are capable enough or you have a willpower to do something and create a differentiator by the people who you're living among. Because I told you the rule, you are the average of five people you are living among. Change your network, change your net worth. Change your thoughts, change your world. Simple formulas. The question is, are you willing to do this? Are you willing to sacrifice your relationships? Are you willing to sacrifice your temporary entertainment for permanent success? If you are willing, then the bright future is waiting for you. You can build an empire. So stay connected with the people who are positive, who help you in your growth, who are growth oriented, who are visionaries, those whose thinking are not normal thinking, they are abnormal people. Stay connected with abnormal people who are willing to grow huge. So now you only need a good internet connection. You need a good mobile phone where you're willing to turn on your cameras. You must have confidence enough to show your face to the world and start doing something, whatever is your liking and whatever is according to the trends. Because I always tell people, make trends as your best friends because trends help you in making money. So trends always change. You must need to adopt the adoption curve of the market. So there are multiple ways of making money, especially on the internet. You just go through a site, businessforhome.org. You just write on business for home on the Google. Just write it, and you will find this website, businessforhome.org. So there are many companies. This industry is since this site is basically 2007, but the industry is still alive, where there are multiple companies like LiveWave is on the top. I'm working with this company. It's from USA. In Partner to Go, I'm also involved in this. This is Zinco doTERRA, the Super Patch company, Live Vantage, PM International. So there are different companies who give you an option that you can become their online distributor and you can become a part of a culture where you get an educational system, a trainings for the mindset and skill set under the great leadership with those people who are practically already achievers who are working in these industries for years. Like I'm in the online business industry from last 15 years. I started as a part-time, but I quit my job after 8 months because my passive income become more than my active income, the salary I was getting from the job. Because my mentor told me whatever you are doing from 9 to 6, it will not change your life. But whatever you will do 6 to 9, it can change your life. Even 9 to 6, 9 hours. 6 to 9, 3 hours. The thing that matters, where you are putting your effort and energy in the right direction and the potential of that platform. If you become fixed in a fixed salary, you will always remain fixed. The increment you are getting in your salary is less than the inflation factor which is coming in this world. You are satisfying them. I got an increment in my salary. But have you done comparison with the inflation factor? Not at all. So smartest people always work for the financial freedom in the life. The poor people always work hard for the active income. They always fix them with their permanent salary factor, which is the most dangerous factor. I always tell job is the abbreviation of jail of boss or just over broke because the inflation factor is more than your increment factor. Now, we are working in some of the particular industries. There are multiple things you can do your own due diligence, dedicated research. And those who are interested to learn more or to continue these sessions, because this session is awareness sessions, if your thinking process is triggered for the next Zoom calls, we can have a one-to-one meeting sessions for those people who are interested, who are willing to work for their financial freedom in their life, who need to understand what is the concept of time leverage, who need to know what is compounding factor, which Einstein said is the eighth wonder in this world. Rich people always work on a compounding system, on the leverage system. Poor people always work alone because they are selfish. They're not social. They are only animals. They are not social animals. They do not
Yeah,
want to become
definitely.
united. They don't do teamwork, and teamwork makes true dream work. Together, we grow huge. Alone, you can run faster, but together, you can run far with the financial freedom, with the progress, with the permanent success, with the financial freedom. But if you are willing to work alone, you cannot build an empire because in life, you can become sick. You need to enjoy some time with your close friends and family circle with freedom. So you need to do some kind of a system where your team can count on you, you can count on your team, and together we grow huge with freedom. So always work on something which create passive income for you. So guys, if you are willing enough to learn more, to earn more, to grow more, so you can organize yourself with Mr. Sanan and we can have a one-to-one meeting according to your mindset and skill set. So we can design something because I'm a serial entrepreneur. I work on zero investments plan also. I work on the time factor. I work on the time leverage because my passion is to grow people. They will grow, I will grow with them. I make profits from their profits. So it's always give and take. If you want to make profit, I will help you. So how I will help you? I need you, your Time and energy. Because I have limited 24 hours a day, but I'm working around 30 to 40,000 hours a day. Now you need to understand how I'm working 30 to 40,000 hours a day. This is what we will discuss with the concept of time leverage. So you can find out all these informations, whatever I have discussed with you on YouTube. But the problem is this, you need to create a such kind of a surroundings, environment or culture. You need to surround yourself with such kind of people where you attach, you exchange your energies. It will help you to grow. If you work alone or become skeptical, you will never grow in your life. So let's connect for the upcoming sessions. Let's organize the private meetings. Then we will keep continue these group kind of a meetings every day, not every day, sorry, once in a week with some
Once
kind
in a
of
week. Yeah.
new topic because I have limited time because I have also some kind of engagement with my family, with my close friends, with some business activities and some other stuff to have that
Hmm.
satisfactory life.
Hmm.
The most
Hmm.
important question you need to ask yourself, are you satisfied with your life? If you are not satisfied with your life, you need to change your thoughts. You need to change your
Hmm.
habits. You need to change your circle. You need to change your network. Then you will be able to change your net worth. Okay. See you in
Yeah,
the next
definitely.
session. Thank you so much.
Uh,
Mr. Sanad, you can carry on. Thank you.
Sorry, Sayed bro. If someone have any question related to this
Anyone have
topic,
any questions?
yeah,
Yes. Very good
yeah,
thing. Anyone, any questions? Don't be shy, otherwise you will cry.
yeah.
Any question? Akinde, how do you like this session? I just wanted a feedback. If no question, then feedback.
It was a great section and it opened my mind to a lot of things. And I will be very, very happy to learn more.
Yeah, fantastic. Where do you live in Dubai?
I live in Dara.
Dera. I live in Internet City. You know where is Internet City?
Yes, 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 I do.
Yeah, where they have the companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Visa.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes,
so I live
yes.
in Two Seasons nearby Amazon office, just on a walking distance on Internet City metro station. So you can make a time with Sanam. So if you're willing to do something extraordinary, because I wanted to exchange my energies with the people who have a willpower. So we
I'm
can
ready.
plan something massive. We can also have a face-to-face meeting.
Okay,
Okay, great.
okay.
Again, I think you joined from Meetup, right?
Yes, meet up.
Ah, okay,
Fantastic.
that's great. Okay,
To
I will
understand the
share
power of the
to you.
technology, we are becoming borderless. By living
Yeah.
at your
Yes.
home, living at your place, you can expand your business anywhere. I
Yeah.
have communities in more than 100 countries. And I started my business
Mm.
on internet after COVID because in COVID,
Mhm.
COVID was my best learning time in my life. It was a
Mm.
process of reincarnation, my new birth, where I learned the powerful skills from the Zoom meetings, from the internet, by living at home, by spending quality time with my friends and family, how to expand my business all over the world.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we need to understand the power of internet. We are borderless now.
Mm.
Okay.
So I want to know that Muhammad Jawad will join us in mid. Uh, where are you from and where you get the link of this
Mohammad
webinar?
Jawad is my namesake. My full name is Sayyid Jawad Haider.
No, there's another guy with us.
S-
Yeah.
Sunan and Sayed Bhai, Muhammad Jawad is one of my patient, and
Okay.
even he's like-minded guy and interested in passive income. So
He
I
is the
asked him to
phys-
join.
physical patient or mental patient?
No, no, he's a physical patient. He's all okay. He's a
Okay.
like-minded guy. He's just 16 years old and interested in passive income. So I sent him
Fantastic.
the link.
It means he has more
He's a,
energy than me.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
To be very honest, because in our education system or in our culture, there's no kind of mental or mindset development. Everybody
Mm.
has is a mental patient on a lighter note. We need to upgrade our mindset.
Yeah,
But if
exactly.
somebody called us as a mental patient, We
we
are
will
thinking,
get viewers.
yes, we always
Oh.
think that we are 100%. And this is one of the dangerous factor which never able to grow due to your egoistic personality.
Yeah, we have to change that thing.
Yes. If you are
And
learning more, you are earning more.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Yes. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
so.
So
Most
thank you
welcome.
so
Thank
much,
you for your
Sid.
time. So let's continue these
Uh,
sessions. Get connected with
y-
Mr. Sanan
yeah,
back.
yeah. On next
Inshallah.
Saturday, we'll organize this again.
Okay.
We thank you very much
We
for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shanan.